Hello and welcome to the Crypto Golfers channel. Today we've got something different for you. It's going to be a little chipping masterclass if you will, for them high handicappers. Hopefully we can shave a few shots off the round. If you've watched the channel you'll know Posty's struggled with his chipping the past few videos, and again a lot of my mates, high handicappers, I see a lot of wrongdoing in their chipping game, so hopefully today you'll learn a thing or two and you'll help bring them shots down. Let's go. First little tip, get rid of the 60 degree. A lot of people, myself included, like to go for the high shot, the one that looks dead fancy. But if you just pulled out a 9-iron, and the idea with a 9-iron is, there's like a ratio they call it, it's 1 to 3. So if I'm hitting it, say 5 yards, should run out 15, like so on. And the idea with this shot is if you address it, you see too many beginners, it'll stand just like a normal shot. But what I want you to do is get in closer, make this shaft more vertical, and if you can get your toe in the ground so the heel stays off, toe in the ground, and then all you're doing is keeping everything intact, basically a putter with loft, and that's all I want you to do. So if I go to the red flag, keep everything still, all intact, and go for the red. Tell you, that's a great shot. But yeah, it helps because there's not much margin. There's not much margin for error, and basically there's not much that can go wrong as long as you're keeping your chest and your arms together with the club face. Should just be one nice movement. Started a bit right, but again the length's there, and it's just a nicer contact. Okay, so tip number 2 is get the putter out. The Texas wedge. The reason for this is because a bad putt is better than a bad chip. And if you're a high handicapper, what I tend to see is you'll get in a position like this where you're short-sided from the hole. Okay, you're in not in the first cut, but you're in the actual rough. And I'll see people try and get all fancy with a lob wedge, and you can end up fatting it, end up finning it. See if I can fin it like that, and you'll see them all, oh, how have I done that? Why am I finning it? Why am I finning it? But if you can just get the putter out, take the glove off, and just imagine rolling that ball to that flag. Let's give it a go. Nothing much needs to change from your actual putting stroke. What I like to do sometimes is I'll tilt the putter face forward just to get that sort of bounce. And how much better is that? And it wasn't the cleanest putt, but like I said, a bad putt is better than a bad chip. And it's just the more safer route, and if you're trying to shave shots, this is the way to go. I still do it. See if I can put another one close. So, tip number 2, don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Get the putter out where you can, because it's so much safer and it's a lot easier, I think. So tip number 3 is don't change for the obstacles. As you can see now, I've got a big bunker in the way. So when I say don't change the swing, it's because of the club. Now I am using a 60 degree because I need to get it high, I need to get it over, but I don't need to help it over because that's what a 60 degrees for. The loft is already on the club, so that ball is going to pop up as long as I swing just like I did for the putter, keep everything intact, but this time I'm going to be coming a little bit higher on the backswing because it needs to go further. And what I want you to imagine is if you've got an extension at your hips, just a big board, so when I'm swinging, this cannot go over above that board. Same on the follow through, it's just there, that's all you need. So what I want you to do is ball in the middle of the stance, make this shaft no forward lean. If you can just pop it so that shaft is almost straight to you, sorry I'm being bit, But if you can just make it straight to you, then all you need to do is that swing and the ball will pop over the bunker. Go in. But see how I'm not, you'll see a lot of players who open the club face and try and flop it and all that. You don't need that, because the idea of the 60-degree wedge is it'll go higher if you do your normal swing. So you don't need all this. Like I said, middle of your stance, make it straight, the shaft straight. And all you're doing, to the top, don't go over, through, don't go over. And the ball will pop out for you. It might even just go in, that's close. So yeah, tip number 3, don't change your swing for obstacles. That's why you've got different clubs in your bags. Every club does a different, is for a different occasion. And like I said, straight, tabletop, don't go over. And that's 3 really nice chip shots with a daunting bunker in front of me. Look at them 3 shots from behind that bunker. So, quick recap is tip 1 is basically a putt with loft. If you've got no obstacles in the way, get a 9-iron out, get a pitching wedge out. Like I said, the ratios, keep them in mind. Tip 2 was get putter out where you can. If you're short-sided, don't try and be too fancy with a wedge, just get the putter out, knock it somewhere close. And if you do need the 60, tip 3, if you do need the 60 to clear an obstacle, don't change it, just keep that tabletop, keep everything intact, all as one, and you'll see it'll just pop over for you. But that's the end of the video. I hope the tips help. If you need, if you've got any questions, just reach out to us on the Discord. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want more tip videos, let me know and I'll see what I can do. So, ciao for now.